remember because I was taking so much BPC 157, I was starting to get stomach issues because obviously it's very heavily kind of linked to that. What do you think are the things people should kind of, I think a lot of people kind of lack self-awareness. What do you think people should try and look for when they're taking these type of compounds?
That's another challenge when training people is intuition. So the person has to listen to the body. It's about intuition. You know, whether we like it or not, there is no real human data. Okay, we've been working most of these for 35 years and millions of people using anecdotal data. So we've got good base protocols to work from, but you have to listen to your body. You know, one of the clients this week, they was taking 10 milligrams of BPC, sorry, not 10 milligrams. They was taking 1 milligram of BPC a day, 500 mcg morning, evening. And they just said their digestive system just doesn't work as well. So they dropped it. They just used some intuition. So they dropped it to half, 250, and their digestive system's the best it's been. So that makes them more regular. The microdose, so to speak, the higher dose blocks them. So what you're saying is correct, and that's the case for all peptides. We have to, and that's the key with the second call, is understanding how you're feeling. And some people don't have intuition, so we have to really talk about what's going on. So okay, we definitely need to adjust your dose because you shouldn't be feeling that, or you should be feeling this.
Do you think there is a? Well, actually, I heard there's. I can't remember what it's called. There was another peptide that was being made. It's like a GLP-4. I don't know if that's correct.
There's GLP-4, 5 and 6 being looked at. There's one, I keep forgetting the name of it, but there's this by Fondue. They've got they call it a GLP-4, but it's just basically a oral capsule.
Okay.
And it's interesting because a lot of people are talking about this and getting quite excited about it, but I understand from the research the side effects are a lot higher because it's not actually a peptide based, it's mimicking. So now we're going back into the drug realm again. So it's a GLP receptor, but it's a mimicking gel receptor made from a compound as a molecule. And I think the side effects are quite high at the moment.
Do you think people are aware of any side effects from peptides longer term? Because obviously there's been a kind of a short, been in the shop window for kind of a short window of time.
I would say over time, the side effects are extremely rare. As I say, the MOTC, that's probably the worst I've seen from afar. Tesamorelin, one guy, this is actually one of my clients. I do have one client with quite a bad side effect, but he didn't follow my protocol. So the protocol is well tested.
Did you take too
much? Too long.
Okay.
So it gave him a standard protocol, understood who he was. He was a physique model, looks great, 8-pack, the rest of it. And he was taking 1 milligram, 5 nights on, 2 nights off, 6 weeks. That's how I do it. 6 weeks on, 6 weeks off. Sometimes we can extend it for another 6 weeks, depending on the feedback. Before you take a break. And he just disappeared. He had done some consultations with some guys in America and I didn't hear from him for a year. And he came back to me and said, I overdosed on Tesamorelin. I said, really? He said, yeah, it was my fault. I didn't follow your protocol because I'm putting my hands up. He said, I took it every single day for 6 months. He said, because I was getting so ripped. He goes, I loved it. He said, my 8-pack was turned into a 10-pack and I was looking great and I just didn't want to stop. And then he went into anaphylactic shock.
With that being said, this is an interesting one. Do you think, say, if people are using performance-enhancing drugs like testosterone, whatever, at kind of higher doses, is there also a benefit? Now, if you enjoyed this clip and you're a coach, creator, or a business owner, and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using ads, AI, content, marketing, a lot of things we talk about on the show, then hit the link at the top line of our description in the YouTube video. You can book on a call with us and we'll walk through the whole process, audit your business, and show you where there's huge, huge opportunities for you to scale.